Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. First of all, I want to thank all of you for the love and support that you have shown in the 27 days of cons video. And while I was going through all the comments and just clarifying your doubts, there were many of the candidates who wanted the VARC and DILR videos also to the similar how they can reach 99 percentile in 27 days. So in this video I'll be sharing with you some tips that will definitely help you in reaching your goal of top MBA colleges, top IIMs, FMS, and reach more than 99 percentile in VARC. So let's begin. So in the VARC, we know the paper pattern is mostly divided into two: the reading comprehension parts and the verbal ability part. And most of it, approximately 70%, is definitely RC. And sometimes we have seen 3 or 4 RC, and depending on the number of questions, they can range from 4 to 5 to 6. So as it's majorly focused on the reading part, so the first tip that I want you to note down is focus on the reading. Okay, reading can be from anywhere to the some good novels to daily newspapers to online medium. Let's say you follow Hindu, Mint, editorial of all these, and definitely the Aeon. Okay, so what Aeon helps, because I want to specify it, read Aeon for 30 days or 27 days that we are aiming for. Read at least one Aeon daily. Okay, because in these 27 to 30 days we have to develop a reading habit, that will say, because during that duration you have to sit there 40 minutes and you have to read 3 passages back to back or 4 passages back to back, and you have to change the genres also. One can be of any animal, let's say fish or elephant, and the second can be of some philosophical concept, some intellectual concept, and third can be of some old religion or old species, human as a species, like varying topic it can be. Okay, so you don't have to just fixate on one, because a novel will be a 300 to 400 pages novel. Okay, that will take you around 4 or 5 days to read. Okay, definitely you can read it as a second or as a second source, but definitely read Aeon. On Aeon also read Psychic. Okay, and read in the terms of your strengths and weaknesses also. Okay, what I mean by this is, if there is some topic, let's say I am very fond of animals, okay, or I have some bio background, so I am inclined towards a species. Okay, so how will I read it? I will read that topic in, let's say, 20 minutes. Okay, because I am inclined towards this. Whereas if I read a topic which I am weak at, I can take around 40 to 50 minutes also. Okay, so focus on this, and you don't have to just stick to the part where you are comfortable. Okay, you have to move to your weaknesses also. Try to read every and all the topics that you are uncomfortable with, and they are at Aeons. Aeon will give you around 4500 to 5000 words. Read it in a complete sitting. Okay, read it first. The first thing is reading, and second is, do not focus on vocabulary. Okay, you will guys will be like, what I am saying, do not focus on vocabulary. So this is specifically for a 30 or a 27 days period. Okay, you can't build your vocabulary in 30 days. You have to take, like, people take years or months to build the vocabulary, and we are on the last leg of CAT examination and we don't have time right now to build vocabulary. So don't push too much on vocabulary. Maybe you have seen questions on other examinations, SNAP, on if. For these types of XLRI also focuses more on vocabulary part. Okay, so for 30 days in VARC, in CAT section we are not focusing. So if you are someone who is too much behind word power made easy to just improve your vocabulary, I'll say avoid it. Okay, but if you have planned for, or you have studied for 5 and 6 months and you are pretty good at VARC, then you can definitely follow. But for someone who is scoring only 10 or 20 marks in VARC, around 50 to 60 percentile, I will recommend you guys, don't go or don't deep dive into vocabulary. Okay, remove Norman Lewis. Okay, focus most on reading, and in reading also you have to summarize. That I will cover in the upcoming part. Okay, but first is read, Second is do not focus on vocabulary. Third is how you will read it. Okay. So first that we have discussed about, you can read novels, that is an offline source. Okay. Same when you practice from Arun Sharma or any other book, that is an offline source. But the CAT examination will be online. So you have to read online. That's why I was too focused on reading Aeons. Okay, because that is an online source. So use laptop or desktop, because that will be an environment giving to you on CAT day. Okay, if you don't have any laptop or desktop, try to borrow it from your friend. Okay, for half an hour or 1 hour, whatever you need to read that Aeon essay and practice. Okay, do not read it on phone. Okay, like we have habit, like if we are walking, we just open and scroll through the PDF on phone or read Aeons on phone. Okay, so don't do that, because what we are doing in the last month is totally focused on the environment that CAT will give us, because we have to be comfortable in that environment. Okay, so of course Arun Sharma can be the, for basics novels can be, but definitely try to read online. Fourth is, okay, so now you have to, we developed the habit of reading. Okay, we know how to read, where to read. Okay, now what we have to do is how to score more marks in VARC section. Okay, and as always the marks will depend on two, the attempt rate and the accuracy rate. Okay, now in VARC what you guys face is, you are doing 20 questions in which 10 are correct, 10 are wrong. Okay, like 50% accuracy, or 4 are correct and rest all are wrong. So in this you have to not focus more on the attempt rate. Okay, you don't have to read all 4 RCs and give like complete VA section also. You don't have to attempt everything, because there is a negative marking. Okay, and if you try to read all 4 RCs, you will not be able to comprehend it or infer the answers from it very accurately. Okay, so what I personally did, and many of my friends also did, I saw many YouTube videos, what they recommend is, you have to do minimum or maximum, whatever I said, the 3 RCs. Okay, and then the VA part. Try to formulate a strategy, or try to read only 3 RCs, infer it properly. Okay, understand everything. Okay, and then do the VA. In this you can also change your strategies. First, someone, if you are good at VA, do the VA first, then RC. If you are someone who is good at RC, do RC first, then VA. Somebody, if you are just trying how you can build your own strategy, then follow different kinds of strategy. For example, for some people, they do 2 RCs, then they try to attempt VA, and then they do 2 RCs. Okay, what benefit this will give? This will give you like 2 RCs, you have given your 100%, you know what questions you did, and now how much more you need to attempt in the VA section. So if you get that many questions correct in VA, now you don't have to think more about the RC part, because VA and the 2 RCs covered you. Okay, and in the VA RC also, all the RCs will not be easy, or all the RCs will not be hard. You have to pick the RCs based on 2 things. The first is your strengths, your topics that you are familiar with, and the second is the basis on the questions, or basis on what type of language that RC is using. First, there are, like in my previous year, there were 2 kinds of RCs. The first RC was very easy, okay, but the questions were very tough. The second, the RC was very lengthy, and they were using very advanced grammar, but the questions were easy. So you have to find your forte, how you can attempt this, or what should be the strategy you should follow. Okay, so analyze the RCs in this pattern. Is it easy? Is it difficult? Is it advanced English? It is easy questions. The questions are in the form of meanings, vocab, or they are asking true or false, like that. Analyze it properly and try to formulate a strategy of your own. Okay, because you have to only do 3 RCs at best, and then VA. If you are able to do all 4 RCs, well and good, but if not, then in 1 month what I will suggest is try to do at least 2 RCs correct, and attempt a 3rd RC also with attempting VA. So minimum in the first or second week, try to do 2 RCs completely with good accuracy, and in the upcoming days, like the 3rd week or the 4th week, move to the correcting VA part also and the third RC also. Okay. Now the fifth point is, when you are reading any Aeon or you are reading, let's say, a book or any editorial, okay, it is a long editorial, it will be long Aeons. So what you will do to develop that thinking or develop that inference is, you will summarize. Okay, you will take a paper, okay, write down the summary of entire Aeon. Okay, if you can do it passage by passage or paragraph by paragraph, it is very good. But if not, try to remember all the important points that Aeon provided, okay, and write it down in the paper and then match that what all points you remember and what all points you forgot. That will help you in the CAT or in the mocks also to remember the important pointers. Okay, so that is summarize the Aeon. So summarize anything that you read, paraphrase it, that is paragraph by paragraph, and then try to answer the inference based questions. Okay, so if I am telling you a story, I will not ask you who is person A, who is person B. Okay, I will ask you the inference. What person B thought person A is saying to him. Okay, it's according to the inference that a person B or I draw from whatever I read. Okay, what is the inference? What is the gist that I am getting? Okay, try to remember that and write it down. And the third and the technique that I also want to mention is the skimming technique. Okay, this will help you when the Aeon or the passage is very long. Okay, but the questions are from specific part. Okay, you like when you will be doing the mocks, you must have seen many RCs in which the questions is based on one specific paragraph, and rest all the paragraphs are just a storytelling. There are 4 questions, 4 from 4 paragraphs, but rest of 5 or 6 paragraphs is just connecting those 4 paragraphs in a story way. Okay, so you need to know how to skim or how to quickly read through those 5 paragraphs which don't have any questions. Okay, because that is a story and you can definitely connect the dots. But what we aim here is to get the marks. Okay, so the fifth is summarize whatever you read. Okay, try to draw inference of your own and follow the skimming techniques. Now the last part is sixth part. What is the strength and the strategy that you should follow? In the previous point also I mentioned how strategy you should follow, what strategy it should depend on you. Okay, so how you will gauge this? Because see, RCs, there can be 2 or 3 different kinds of RCs that we talked about. It can be something you are interested in or something you are not interested in. Okay, and there can be VA also. So what I did was I followed you can definitely get your hands on some Telegram accounts or from original CL coaching, that is VARC by Jijo sir. It is definitely, this video is not sponsored, but that is very good material that you can follow. Okay, RC100 it is an online book. That is a very good book you can follow to improve your basics. Okay, so keep these small things in mind, follow these small things. Okay, and try to formulate a strategy of your own. Okay, while analyzing, you will analyze the mock is based on 2 things. Okay, firstly, what was your thought process when you answered that question? Okay, and second is how much were you able to retain? Okay, the thought process here is like when you read it or when you analyze the paper again or when you see the solution. Okay, then the idea will stick in your mind. But what was your mind process while you were doing the question? Okay, what did you understand from the question and what the author tried to tell you? Because it depends, right? It differentiates. That's why the answer you are able to do is wrong. You are not able to answer it because what author wanted to tell you is different from what you understood. So how you analyze is you see what the author tried to tell me and what did I infer. Okay, that's why summarizing or paraphrasing is very necessary, because that will help you in knowing how you infer things. Okay, how your mind works, because everything is just based on you, how you perceive the RC, how you answer it, how you tackle it. Okay, there will also be questions in which there are 4 options. You will be able to reduce that to 2. The third and the fourth will be not accurate, you'll know. But now the confusion arises, it is either option A or option C, because they will be very close. Okay, so here what you need to do is, here inference is a must. Okay, there will be a difference in only one word or only one way of saying a thing. Okay, but that will change the entire meaning of the passage. Okay, because here is what all the paper setters play. Okay, they will change one word. Okay, let's say for example, I'll say I am writing from a pen on a table. Okay, now they will change it, I am writing on a desk. Okay, both are same. I am writing from a pen on a table or I am writing on a desk. Both the meaning is same, but what is mentioned in the passage? Is the passage mentioned desk specifically? Is it mentioned table, pen? So like be alert while reading, and when you will infer, when you will write it down, this will help you to gauge how your mind works, how you are able to think. Okay, so we focused on reading. Read as much as you can, minimum 1 aeon. Read any book, editorial, newspaper that you find. Do not focus on vocabulary. Okay, in this 27 days or 1 month, you should not focus on vocabulary. Focus on reading. Try to infer things. Do not use phone. Okay, use laptops. Okay, and Arun Sharma for basics, that is definitely a hard copy you can follow. Fourth is the attempt versus accuracy. In this, accuracy is more important, very much important than the attempt rate. From the attempt rate, try to do 2 RCs in this first or 2 weeks, and then move to third RC and VA also. So minimum 3 RCs and a VA, good attempt in the VA with high accuracy is must. Fifth is summarizing or paraphrasing whatever you read. Okay, try to draw inference. Okay, and try to follow skimming techniques if you just have to read a story. And sixth is follow your strengths. Okay, and strategize these attempt. Okay, what mock helps you is, okay, to strategize for the CAT, for the D-Day. You don't have to see, okay, I am getting 20 marks in VRC, now I will get same in CAT Day also. No, that's where mocks come in. Okay, that's where these 5 and 6 tips come in. Because what I followed, I'm telling you from a personal experience. Because my VARC was very poor. Okay, I am an engineer, my VARC is gone. Okay, but this reading helped me a lot. I remember I used to just read and sleep in between. Like Aeon was so boring for me. I used to read it and I was like, it's very drowsy, very sleepy. Okay, but at last it helped. It will help. 30 days is more than enough to develop that reading habit for that 40 minutes. Okay, try to read Aeon daily. On weekends, Saturday, Sunday, try to read 2. They will be hectic, I know. They will be boring, I know. Okay, but once you will reach your dream college, right? Once I am here at FMS, everything that I did is worth. Okay, everything. This is worth it. You have to do. Okay, try to do, build your strengths, strategize, follow. Okay, follow the mocks, analyze the mocks properly. Okay, so these were my 6 tips that will definitely help you if you follow this diligently to reach more than 99 percentile in these 30 days. Okay, all the best, whatever it takes.